Assalamu alaikum, greetings of peace. I'm with the president and founder of Sound Vision. Assalamu alaikum, Abdul Mujahid.
Abdul Malik Mujahid, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
How are you, Sheikh?
Well, I'm doing just fine, and I hope you all are doing great and enjoying Ramadan.
Look, we wanted to get your input. There was a really horrific piece that's going viral. It's out there. It says ISIS, which obviously the Daesh, you know, these people who are obviously killing Muslims. Many people don't know this. We condemn this group. We don't like this group. That they actually beheaded a 4-year-old girl. Get this, a 4-year-old girl made her mom, because she told her mother that, or the story goes something like this, that the mother told the child, if you don't come inside the house, I'm going to behead you. And then the child, and I swear by God. So then someone from the ISIS heard this, went back and told the court, the police. They came, and because she didn't fulfill her vow, they allegedly ended up beheading a 4-year-old girl. Disgusting, crazy. But then you start to put these pieces together. You see it's an unconfirmed source. What kind of mother would tell her child, I'm gonna behead you? I mean, people, what are your comments on this crazy story?
Well, you know, all Muslims understand ISIS is radical, ISIS is extremist, ISIS is terrorist entity. It's a creation of war, which is unjustified itself. So, since they're evil, Islamophobes are using media in a marvelous way. Islamophobia is a $200 million machine, and they're placing fake stories and also to build on already which is horrible situation. So this might be one. Why there is a news report while it is not unconfirmed? It is so horrible that all of us will be repelled by it. But if it is so horrible, how come nobody bothered to confirm that? It's a rumor. Who started that rumor? I mean, there is a Shia-Sunni thing going on. So some references which I read go back to Iran. Are they creating some fake news? Or Islamophobes in America are enjoying having a field day creating? ISIS is horrible. All Muslims are against that. But is every news authentic? For example, Saddam Hussein was a horrible person. But we were told that they are throwing babies in the incubators.
Forward again to August 2nd, 1990. Iraq attacks Kuwait, claiming the Kuwaitis are slant drilling into Iraq's oil fields. U.S. President George Herbert Walker Bush pushes for a land war against Iraq. But polls show the U.S. public is split 50-50 on that idea. Then comes this eyewitness testimony before a congressional committee from a 15-year-old Kuwaiti girl. The claim is she cannot be identified for fear of reprisals.
While I was there, I saw the Iraqi soldiers come into the hospital with guns. They took the babies out of the incubators, and left the children to die on the cold floor.
The U.S. public is outraged. The result? Support for land war zooms. It's a turning point. Desert Storm is launched. 135,000 Iraqis are killed. An estimated 1 million Iraqis, many of them children and old people, then die as a result of 10 years of sanctions. One small problem. There never were any incubator baby deaths, not one. The Canadian Broadcasting Corporation's investigative flagship program, The Fifth Estate, reveals the girl to be the Kuwaiti ambassador's daughter, given her lines and coached in acting by the giant American PR firm Hill & Knowlton. It's one phase in a $10 million joint U.S.-Kuwaiti campaign of deception. This man is lying.
I myself buried 14 newborn babies that had been taken from their incubators.
This man is lying.
And they had kids in incubators, and they were thrown out of the incubators so that Kuwait could be systematically dismantled.
There were a lot of people who participated in a conspiracy. Yes, an out-and-out conspiracy of fake organizations, false documents, fraud, and disinformation.
And later on, it would find out that the PR firm in Washington, D.C. was using the daughter of the Kuwaiti ambassador to say all those things which she did not see because she was safely in America. So based on that horror story, all sort of nonsense is possible. So it is extremely important that we remain focused on when you see something, you need to question, call the media, call the reporter, and ask all the right question that if their source is not clear, why they are not waiting to confirm the source. So Muslims remain horrified by all, both the terrorists on one side, on Islamophobes on the other side.
So this is actually a command from the Creator, Allah, who tells us in the Quran to check it up, to verify these things. Don't we have a command in the Quran talking about this?
Well, Quran directly in Surah Hujurat say that when you have a person of unreliable source coming with the news, verify that information. So it is in Surah Al-Hujurat, فَإِذَا جَاءَكُمْ فَاسِقٌ بِنَبَإٍ فَتَبَيَّنُوا. So you need to verify that information. Having said that, ISIS is a problem. ISIS is terrorism. And that's what some people, what unreliable sources keep attributing everything. So Islamophobes taking advantage of terrorism, and terrorism taking advantage of Islamophobia. And I would add a third element, war. War, terror, and hate. All three have element of lies in there. So Muslims need to be careful and watch out. So when you see something, say something. When you see wrong news, you need to speak up. When you see a Muslim doing wrong, say something right.
And ending on that note, you got to be radically insane. I usually recommend this book. It's called A Complete Idiot's Guide to Understanding Islam by Yahya Emirate, because you got to be a complete idiot if you're going to somehow connect these radical, crazy, extreme things to Islam. Can we agree on that?
Well, yes. Some wise people need to read books written for idiots.
Thank you, Shay. We'll see you. Peace be with you. Salam alaikum.